back at the mill. Got a call the other day and one of our saws showed up. This is not one we were originally waiting on. We're still waiting on our 362 in the full wrap, but we did get our 261. I need to show you that one too, but it showed up just a bit ago. But called and said they were going to get a handful of 400s in, and we were originally told we weren't going to see any of those for a while. So anyway, pretty excited about that, and we got him here in a box, and right there, chainsaw. There's so many languages on this thing, it's hard to tell what you got, but go ahead and cut this thing open. I'll let you see what's inside over here. Let's see. Alright. Now, it came in an 18-inch, and they packaged that thing already up. I doubt we'll outfit it with 18-inch stuff, but there you kind of have it. There she is, 400. Again, a hunter's manual. It come with a nice one that the 500 do, but oh well. The little scrunch looks like it's a short version for the will fit on the full wrap stuff, so I like that. First thoughts. Not crazy about the top cover. I hate these screws in these. These are aggravating as can be. Then you have to have a tool with you to service the air filter. So I don't really like that yet. It's got a decent set of bumper spike, not set, just spike there. Made in Germany, so not a bad looking saw, not terribly heavy. And I guess the different thing about this one is supposed to be a magnesium piston in there. That's from what we've been told. That's the cool thing about it. But anyway, we've got again 18-inch bar and chain that we'll probably just put that on the shelf and put 20-inch stuff on it, because that's kind of what we run on things. So anyway, that's kind of what we've got sitting here in front of us. It's pretty interesting piece. Looks like it does have, I don't know, let me double check. Looks like it's set up for captured nuts. Let's see. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they're captured. This is a nice thing if you ever lost one out there in the woods. That's a handy thing. Again, on the family of these, again, they box it in the same box as a 362. So, and it's made to kind of be a faster, quicker little version hot rod, I guess, of the 362. So we'll see how it goes. And it looks like it's equipped with a 7-pin 3/8 sprocket on there, rim type. So that's pretty exciting. And yeah, we'll see what it says here. We'll get it all put together and put it in some wood and see how it does. All right, some other little things about it. It is set up with the return to on function when you stop it, rather up this way, sorry, and the all spring-loaded goodies there. So nice. All right, so let's take another look at it here. It says here CC is 67. Really close to the 362 stuff there. We'll go look at one of those and see just how close. Again, it does have the spring return to on when you go to turn it off, which is kind of nice. If you ever sat there and pulled on a saw and didn't realize this stinking button was pushed up in the off position, but there's a little shot of the 400. Now, I know everybody's that I've talked to about them so far says, oh, another fuel injected saw. This is not a fuel injected saw. It doesn't have an eye in there, but this one should have a carburetor. So let's pop the top on it real fast. I'm kind of anxious to see what it looks like in there. All right, let's open this puppy up and check out see what's under the cover. Yeah, not a fan of these fasteners, but they didn't ask me, I guess. So there you have it. The twist-on style air filters. There's that guy. Again, it does have a carburetor. Looks like to be the 2-barrel setup. The top one just runs pure air. The lower one runs air fuel mix. All that works just like the others. There's your hot cold for weather type stuff. You can switch that guy around. So you see the tab here on the top. It'll align with one of these two fellas. So there is for hot, there is for cold. We are entering the warm season, so we will insert it that way. It does have a compression relief valve. The compression release, I guess. Yeah. Outstanding. Well, let's go ahead and put this puppy back together and see what she says. Really don't like those things. There we go. And there we have it. Nice cover. Looks just like the 362 when we go look at the numbers and see what it says. All right, here is 261. Came in just a bit ago. Again, has a nice removable bumper spike. Let's look at this one real quick. It is 325 with a rim type sprocket. I'm pretty sure this one's made in the USA. I don't think it's German built. 50cc. Has a now this one was supposed to have a 3/8 and 20-inch stuff on it, but you just get what you can get right now. So we'll just change all that out. We'll put the 3/8 sprocket on it, 3/8 chain. I like running that bigger chain. It's easier when we sharpen stuff, not to have to keep changing all the wheels out and all that junk. Just kind of roll with one and go with it. And then we run the carbide on it too, so that works pretty good. But it also, like the 400 that we just picked up, has the being an Intronic style setup. So it has the just 3-position switch here, multi-function switch. Get where you can see it in the light there. So you have off and then on, spring loads to on, then your start function down there, and you just pull all that down and hold it, and then as soon as you pull the trigger, it releases. I've been running the 462 a little bit with that same setup on it, and I like it pretty good. It seems to start good, run good, peppy little fella, so I think it'll do well. But there is the 400, and we're gonna again look at it a little bit more, but I wanted to mention the 261 real fast. Well, like I say, we'll probably switch that sprocket out here soon and put a different bar and chain on it. We'll just put those in the stack of stuff for emergency use, I guess. But it still has those same crazy release screws that I really like the other stuff a lot better. Let me show you what I mean by that. When you look at a 661 here, it has just a big release on the back of it. And it's done. You're ready to go. And I really like that a lot better. Toolless, ready to go. If you need to service anything up here, one screw, you unscrew it right here and you're done. Sometimes there's another one on the side, but I really like that style a lot better. So the 400, let's go ahead and get this thing put together. We'll put him up here in our Park Tool bicycle / chainsaw stand, and we will start doing some assembly. I wanted to talk real quick about the size of that saw though. Let me see what the 362 is going for on CC real quick. Right, so here we have a 362, and you can see the CC on it is 59 cc's. The one on the 400 is 67, so we're about 8 cc's larger. And again, that's a sizable difference there. And again, this saw is kind of targeted to be a mid-range, or not a mid-range, a saw that fits in a gap between the 362 and the 462, which let me find one of those real quick. I think it's sitting right here. Here's a 461. Of course, the 462 is a little smaller than it. So this one, our 461 is 77 cc's. I'm pretty sure the 462 is 72 cc's. All right, so here we are with our 462, 72 cc's, and this one is 67. So not very mumuch difference in the displacement on that saw and the 462. However, there is quite a bit of weight difference, so I'm pretty excited to see how this guy's going to feel compared to the 462 when it's all dressed up. So it's supposed to be again, kind of lightweight little screamer there, so we'll see what it does. And let's get some chain put on this thing. There we go. Clutch cover information. Our bar clamp 1140 648 0461 C 1136. And looks an awful lot like even the 261, doesn't it? Very similar. We'll check it in a minute. A little bit different numbers on that one. The last three is 1156, where this was 1136. See if we see any noticeable differences there. This fella here is made a little differently. It's kind of a hard plastic installed on there. Interesting. This is a rubber piece. Everything else looks the same though. Interesting. It is a magnesium piece, unlike what you'd find on a homeowner grade saw would be plastic. Or even a ranch grade. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Preload those. What that feels like. Not too bad. Oh yeah. I've noticed the 500i with the full wrap has a little gentler brake to release. It's not quite as painful on your hand after you've done it all day long. So this one feels a little lighter too, so that's exciting. All right. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and fuel it up and see what it says. See how she sounds. Alrighty, well, a little woodcutter lube into it there. Another thing I've been doing recently is it's kind of tricky with gasoline. We run multiple cans of regular gas here, and I get them in safety cans, and that works really good. But sometimes one will get out of rotation, so and it's hard to know. And so I started putting with a label maker the date when the 5-gallon can is full, and then started writing on that label maker, and I put it in the same location with all the cans when the which 5-gallon can I used to mix this out of. That way I'm hopefully not to get any horribly out of season gasoline and stuff such as that. Again, we use the synthetic oil for the mix from STIHL. Really good success with that. And there we have it. Outstanding. All fueled up and ready to go. While I'm on the caps, I was really hoping someday they'd come up with a different cap. I can't tell you how many sets of chaps I've drenched in bar oil over one of those frazzling caps, but we'll see. Alright, so again, here we have our 400. It is a German-built saw. Go ahead and fire it up first start here. See what it says. See how it compares to the 500i. This is the very first one, flush version. We'll see how it compares. Now this one's got quite a few tanks through it. You can tell it's been used. Chain brake on that one is much easier, and again on that full wrap it's a lot easier. This one, I may need to look at it and see what's going on there. Again, just warm start and see what it says. .500i full wrap handle on its third tank of fuel. So let's see how this one does. Again, running carbide chain, so it's really not apples to apples, but just see how it feels. Alright, so next we have a 461 with a first generation carbide chain on it. You can see how it has these bigger style inserts in it. We'll just see what this one says. Again, this saw's got quite a bit of use on it too, been a good saw. I think it burped on me there. Alright, 462, again this is a 72, I think, yeah, 72cc saw. Not sure if you can see that, there you go. And running a RS chain 32-inch bar. So there we have it. We've got a few different ones to compare with the 400. So I wish I had a 36 class saw running, and they got a few in there, but they're all down. But hopefully soon that 362 with the full wrap will show up, and we can kind of give you a little comparison between the 362, the 400, and the 462 and 500i. Kind of give you that range of pro saws there. And you know, we throw in the little 261 and the 661 just to let the whole run of them. But anyway, there she is, and pretty excited to see how she's going to do. Attractive looking saw. Again, seems to be easy to operate, nice and light. Compare it to the 461, noticeably lighter, same size bar and chain. That's not really a fair comparison with the 462 because bigger bar and stuff. But anyway, pretty excited about it. And again, this isn't meant to be an apples to apples comparison. It's just to let you see a few of them run and let you see what we think about it. Again, I really like the fuel injected, quick start up, instantly ready to run. These others, you can see it took a little bit to get them to warm up. The 500 seemed like when they're running, they're ready to go. Again, real excited about that. But again, 400 seems pretty stout. So. Okay, so we're in the middle of the debate here of which is heavier, the 400 or the 500i. And I've blind tested 9 people, 7 just handing them both saws in their hands have come up with a 400 by feel is heavier than the 500i. They don't know which one they're holding, and that's what we've come up with. So we're going to put a set of scales here. Now they both have the exact same bar, the exact same chain, and they're both full of fuel and oil. 500i in at 19 pound, 0.63 pounds. Did 19.63. $17.93. So what is our difference? Just a pound yeah. Isn't that something? There we have it. Alrighty. So there we know it has the feel, but it is definitely lighter. 400 at 17.93 pounds.